Good morning. Welcome to southern Iceland. I've been wanting to come back here for a long time, and I think it's just such a beautiful place, so pristine, so undeveloped. If you look way over there, you see a few of the people that we're headed toward today. Djúpivogur, that's the little town we're near. And for those of you who've never been to Iceland, this is one of the places that's loaded with geothermal activity. It's right in the middle of the tectonic plates, the North Atlantic Ridge. So there's all kinds of activity going on here. You get waterfalls and geothermal baths and lots of what people normally refer to as fire and ice. We're going to see a good bit of this. I'm going to go to 4 different places here on Iceland. We're starting on the southeast coast. Speaking of kelp, and I took a short picture of it, that's right up against the fort. That was stuff that was just kind of attached to the side of where we came ashore. And normally, at a spot like that, the water's in pretty bad shape. I mean, the sea life around it and so on. It's just so fresh and beautiful. I mean, I guess this kind of thing isn't for everybody, but there's just so much unspoiled beauty in this place. And if you like that kind of thing, this part of the world really is something to check out. I'm headed over in part to that little lighthouse right over there. There are little lighthouses around here, little orange lighthouses that aren't much to look at. You can see those people heading toward one of them now. Not much to it, but really necessary because you're out here with no lights if you're sailing at night, and nothing to light your way. So just that little bit helps a lot. When you think about the people who came out here and tried to do this without anything like that, But if no one had ever come out here, they would never have found all this. How gorgeous. Without the security of a boat, whatever ship they were sailing in, they would just be out here. There's no lights at all at night. It gets extremely cold sometimes. I just know that, as I've said many times, those people were definitely a hardier bunch than I. You run across little houses like this. If you take a picture, people think, well, what's so special about that little place? For one, it shows you the kind of corrugated metal they use to keep things in good shape around here. through the winter. But it's also the context. I mean, this house is out just in the midst of so little. These people happily call this place home. Here's the town's main harbor. What a cute little place. With an arrow pointing to probably due north, be my guess. But it's just that. And of course, in the midst of it all, you gotta have the obligatory cute little church. And flag just outside. About as small and adorable as you could want. That's just something. And boy, I bet there's times just like the other ones in Norway where you really get out here on a cold winter's night and pray real hard. And for those of you into geology, there's a collection of minerals here on display. So those of you who collect those kinds of things, there's some good ones here. Actually, in this case, I can provide a little bit of information. This quaint little building is Aun's, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, Stone and Mineral Collection, Icelandic stone exhibit featuring agate, quartz, rare crystals, and the country's largest polished rock, 460 kilograms of jasper. Somebody has made a cute little walkway simply by painting each of the stones as if they were piano keys. I guess there's two of them just to make the sidewalk wide enough, but it's basically right there.